Hello guys, my name is Shakk and welcome to another video. Today I want to show you my Battalion settings, the settings I run on Battalion. If you're interested, I also have them down in the description and pro settings if you're interested on that. But these are generally my settings. I also have my keyboard binding here so you can actually see what up. But yeah, let's go through them now. So my resolution is actually 1080p. When I do stream, because of my processor, I will render it down to I think 1680 by 1050 or 1600 by 1024, either one of these. I can't actually remember. On full screen I use 105 field of view, so the highest that you can get. This is obviously what you can see here. This is your field of view. Frame rate cap is on 200. I want to get as many frames as possible. When I stream on Shadowplay or record with Shadowplay, this is actually 200 stable. It's because I'm currently using OBS and my CPU doesn't like that. All my graphics settings are on low, the lowest possible. I don't use ultra. I don't, when I play an FPS game, I don't care about graphics. I care about being able to play the game as smooth as possible. My resolution quality is on 100. If you're having issues with your game not running well, this is where you want to scale this down, but mine's actually on 100. I leave mine on default. Now, sound, I have 2033. I don't have music. I don't like music. This actually I change quite often depending on if I'm using voice comms or not. Controls, my mouse sensitivity is on 2. I use 800 DPI or CPI. If you want to have the same sensitivity but you use 400 DPI, then my mouse sensitivity is on 1, obviously, but I use 800 DPI. I think 400, like this one, is too slow. I prefer being able to move my mouse a bit more. I got used to 800 DPI from CSGO when I used to buy, because I didn't bind my buys, I just clicked on them and brought really fast. So these are my binds. They're nothing unusual, but whatever. So obviously this is all the same. This is where I've changed stuff. So my jumping, I use scroll up and down. This is what I got from B hopping in CSGO, so I generally use that to help me strafe as well at times, but it's not as needed as it is in CSGO when you B hop. Crouch toggle, I don't hold to crouch, I actually just let it crouch me. It's just too fatiguing sometimes if I'm trying to go left and right. I don't want to press too many keys at once. Prone toggle is the same as my crouch. Leaning left and right is on default. I use Q and E because I got so used to it on PUBG, so I just use Q and E whilst I'm WASDing. As you can see, it's just super easy. I don't toggle targeting. I actually hold to aim, which is right here. So when you open up the game for the first time, targeting toggle was actually the default. If you want to hold to aim down sight, this is where you want to go into toggling. I reload with R. My grenades are with G. Smokes are on thumb button 2, which is this one right here. Generally, as you can see, even on the display, it's very hard to see, but it's the top button here on my mouse that I use to throw smoke grenades. My next weapon is actually middle mouse, so I use that because of CSGO, not CSGO, because of Call of Duty. I got so used to using middle mouse button. Half of these are infused with my CSGO and my Call of Duty kind of config, which is why some settings might seem weird. My melee is V. It's just easy from my thumb to just press V, as it just generally leans on spacebar anyway. Drop bomb is H, it's default. Inspect weapons actually on F. On default it's on I, but because I use F key for nothing, I thought I might as well inspect my weapon with it. My tab is my scoreboard, and use is actually X. This is something I got so used to from Call of Duty that if I'm playing a game that's so similar to it, I will use X to use. And then all this is actually just general stuff. Because I use a German keyboard, half the time till you can't find it, so I use up arrow to open up my my console command, which is where you can actually change stuff if so needed. Yeah, here's my HUD settings. My head bop, I have that off. Head bop is something that makes your game look super unsmooth with your movement. As you can see, it just looks disgusting as your head moves up and down. So when you're strafing and whatnot, it just looks disgusting and unsmooth. So it's another setting that I keep off. So when you're moving around, as you can see, my head doesn't bob, and it's just straight and just nice, and it doesn't look terrible. Gameplay. So I don't have fixed minimap rotation. I think it looks awful. It's annoying because of the way the map is. My card pickup scale is on 1. So half of this is actually on, except down here on Wartide. This is where show game info, individual player info overview. This is why I have something from CS:GO where it actually shows pictures as who's alive, but that for something to process quick memory, sometimes you can't tell if someone's still alive or dead. So it makes it into text where you can actually just see how many people are alive, 2 alive, 3 alive, blah blah blah, and it's just easier to remember in your head when you're trying to play quickly and check the score. I've show FPS on, which is the FPS counter up here. On weapon, I have fixed weapon view model. As you can see, it actually just brings your mouse, or not your mouse, your game up. Your gun further away. And then I have used global offsets because I don't really want to figure out everything whilst I keep changing guns. Maybe when they change how you can change your view model, I'll experiment with it. But so far it's 5 minus 2 0.59 apparently. But there's times where I actually run it as -5 -2 -2. So I mean, it just depends on how I feel. I change my view model quite often, depending on how I play. It's just a bad habit, but it's not saying that it's something you should do. But so if I was to grenade something, I would hold this button right here, and then if I'm actually nading something, that's how I do it. But yeah, this is generally my settings. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Shakk, and I'm out. Peace.